Hi, and welcome to What Women and Men Need to Know Today. When we planned this program, we did not know that we were going to have frigid temperatures today, but how appropriate for what we planned. Today, my friend Chelada Hunchenlocks joins me. I'll
Hi.
repeat that. Chelada Hunchenlocks joins me today. She owns the Station House in Lafayette, Georgia, and if you haven't been there, you will want to go when we finish the program today. It's a wonderful new restaurant that's been open just a few months, and she is the chef, not the cook, but the chef. And she's going to show us she's just been very kind to come today and prepare some wonderful soup that she makes, and it's all done from scratch. No cans open, popped into to the bowls at her place. Everything is done from scratch. And I want to welcome you to What Women and Men Need to Know today, Chelada.
Thank you for having me. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chelada.
And before she starts, I'm going to interrupt and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about her because she's not going to tell you what I'm going to share, just a little bit about her, because she is just not a one-time chef right in Lafayette, Georgia. Mm-hmm. She has many, many notches on her belt as an esteemed chef. She's a native of Thailand, and of course that is not up the road. She is a native of Thailand, and she and her partner,
It's hard.
Titi,
Titi, yeah, he's Thailand.
We'll call him Titi.
Yeah.
Are bringing something very new to our area, and that's cuisines from all over the world. And that's the most exciting thing that you see when you see the menu there, but you'll have to go there to see the menu. She studied at the Culinary Art Institute in Atlanta. She worked at the Ritz-Carlton at Lake Oconee, and she made pastries. That's where she learned to, I will tell you this, she makes her own pastries. But that's where she learned to make her own pastries, working under a French chef there at the Ritz-Carlton.
And before that, after I graduated culinary, I worked at W Hotel.
Yes, downtown Atlanta.
No, Danverde, and nearby my school, like Danverde Sandy Spring.
Okay.
So that's when I learned like a fusion cuisine.
Okay.
Yes, that's from Chef New Zealand before I go to Ritz-Carlton Hotel.
So we had to back up a little bit there. And then she had an Italian restaurant at the International Airport in Thailand.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah, with Italian chef. It's so Italian.
So this girl knows it all. Then she went to Edmonton, Canada, and trained under with a Japanese chef, who was the Olympic chef there in Edmonton. So she has truly had every exposure from every culture, I think, that there is. And has learned all of these, and she offers a little bit of each of these in every menu item that she has.
Yes.
So you feel like you have been around the world when you look at the menu and see all the options that you have to offer, Chelada.
Yes. The most important thing is like the cuisine is all over. It's a very have unique.
Yes.
But the difference is the technique. You use it with local ingredients. So you don't need to import ingredients. You don't just, at a fair, you can find the ingredients, fresh is good,
Yes.
Like just combine technique, but with fresh local ingredients.
So that's you substitute.
It's not substitute, but similarly or taste, it's like a fresh vegetable, fresh herb, is something like that. Isn't grow it here at America. So they ship from Florida, they ship from, the summer is can grow like tropical, like all the Asian like ingredient or some, and have import from like herb and spice from Italian or from the French or something. But the main fresh vegetable, you have to use the local produce. So that's why my station house is kind of like a they call contemporary food, but it's you have maybe I do not understand, but it's I call American cuisine because you like a melting pot. You from
Yes.
all over is it,
Right.
and you come right here in Lafayette, and it's like called American cuisine. You can see my menu in the station house is have variety.
Yes.
Everyone can have experience of my food. So, but today we're gonna do something very authentic.
Yes.
It's
as
good
I
for your
said-
cold.
As I said, she uses all fresh ingredients, and so
And this for the coast.
When I go there to eat, I have to say, "Now, Chilada, what is this? What is this ingredient? What is that?"
Yeah.
Because when you look at the menu, when you're trying to make a selection, you might find things that you haven't seen before because she explains. I mean, list what the item is,
Yes, yeah.
what the menu item is. It's not just
Yes.
the name of it, but she talks about a little bit about what ingredient
Yes.
items are in there. And I have to call, no, Chilada always comes around and greets her guest. And I have to say, okay, Chilada, what is this? What is this item? I'm not familiar because someone's already asked me, and I'm going, don't ask me. I don't know. So I have to say,
not-
Chilada, tell me about this item. So,
It's not about the you're gonna go to exam you're like
Right.
gonna take exam, but just like for the knowledge
Right.
that you want you talk with your friend, you talk with your family, you talk with your child how to eat and what ingredient is good for you or it's not, it's okay, this one you don't want to touch it. It's something like that, it's just for you knowledge.
but all
Yeah,
of
isn't-
these ingredients are very good for you, and they have
Yeah.
not only do they lend something like taste to the menu, but
Yes.
they have other aspects too.
Yes,
they're,
yes,
they're very
yes, yes,
healthy.
yes.
They have very healthy.
Yes, like a lemongrass.
Yes.
The lemongrass. This one, a lemongrass, is like a root. That's what they call lemongrass. It's a grass because it's a root.
Hold it right there. He's going to get
Ah.
hold it up. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Now,
Okay, this is a lemongrass. It's grass. It's like
It's
growing
growing in the
from the root. We use the root. It's like gonna be bush. It's like a weed. But we use this one. We can show you later how it's go. This one is on my menu. Is the chicken honey lemongrass. It have ingredient in my barbecue chicken.
Okay.
In the menu, but we're gonna use it for the soup. Lemon means something. It have a lemony and exit flavor on that. It's a good for your flu. Yeah, taking your flu and what she said, and help your cholesterol in your blood.
yes, it has a lot of health benefits. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And one of those, and a lot of people have the same problem I have, it helps you if you have insomnia. It
Yes.
helps you if you can't sleep.
Yes,
And that's
yes,
good.
yes.
For fever, aches, infections, rheumatism, edema, cholesterol levels, type 2 diabetes, which
Yes.
is something that many people have, obesity, and it's used extensively in aromatherapy
Yes.
because it's a very
You
pleasant.
can taste the smell.
It
And also
smells
this
wonderful.
this grow in here too, like a Florida or summer. You can grow. You can buy it at the at the Home Depot or Lowe's. They have a lemongrass, the root, and then like they
You can plant it.
Yeah, you can plant in the summer all along, spring and summer. It's okay. And then when you grow it, oil, you cut it before the winter. You cut it and you put it in the freezer.
So you can use that,
Yes.
what you've grown in the summer.
Yeah, it can
put
be
it
a
in the
lot.
freezer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. While you before the winter time, you just put everything back to the freezer. You can have use all year. Yeah, if you have a lot of
And
land.
that's a new thing you can put on your gardening list.
Yes, yeah.
Because we haven't started planting yet.
Yes,
so that's
yeah,
something.
yeah, yes.
And I imagine that would be something you could save a lot of money on, because lemongrass is not cheap. I
It's
wouldn't
not.
expect.
It's not about that, and also it's about that, and also about it's hard to find.
Yes,
If you
yes.
like in the Lafayette, it's like I tried to say Lafayette. Like, I'm sorry, Tim, I cannot say it wrong. Lafayette. So you cannot buy at Walmart. That's what it is. So you have to buy Asian market or Whole Food or whatever. It's like have the international the ingredient.
Right.
That's what you have your convenience. You grow in the summer. You take you like you cut your garden, but this one the root you pull all of it and from the ground, and then you cut it, they make it small, put it in the freezer. You can have
Cut
the
that root off.
yeah,
and
cut the
top
root off, and then put it in the freezer bag. So
Hey.
you have all year.
You've convinced me. New item on my growing list.
Yes,
and
yes.
it grows tall.
Yeah.
And straight up.
Like,
so,
yeah, like a
So
very big bush. Yeah, and go very fast too.
So
And then
I'm
the-
planting lemongrass in my garden.
Yeah, and second one is the galanga.
Okay.
There is a main ingredient we're gonna cook today. When we talk, we're gonna cook. What we
Yes,
gonna cook?
we're gonna make soup.
We're gonna make soup.
Yes,
for
we're
it.
gonna make wonderful soup.
It's the-
Galangal.
And galango is what we call tom kha gai. We're gonna make tom kha gai. Is a Thai name. Tom is to boy. Kha is galango.
Okay.
Yes, and gai is the chicken. So we talk about galanga. Galanga is the root. Everyone know maybe ginger. I try to compare the ginger and galanga.
Okay,
This
hold
galanga.
those beside each other. He's gonna get it. There we go.
There you go. These are ginger. You can buy at Walmart or
Most
no. I cannot say that. I don't know. A local market. Let's
Right.
just say that. So ginger, they well know. And this galango is hard to find it. But once you find it, you can buy it and you put it in the freezer.
And you just cut off
Yeah.
a small piece.
For small piece.
You won't use all of that in one recipe, right?
I'm gonna let you smell it. Smell like ash.
We don't have smell-o-vision. You can't smell how good this really
Yeah,
smells.
it's a smell
But
like
it's
excited. Like
it's very potent. So that's
you-
why I said you don't use very much of this in a recipe.
Yeah,
Um,
but I don't know how. Cannot explain what you like smell like. You can tell me.
It's
I don't know. In the forest,
clean. It has a clean,
Clean.
very
citrus.
kind of a citrusy smell. And this is good for upper respiratory infections, bronchitis, and cough. A lot of people have had that. They could have been chewing on some of this
Yes.
lately with the coughs I've heard lately. But it's also good for motion sickness.
Yes.
And for morning sickness.
Yes.
Two
And then-
very bad types of
And the stomach hurt is
colic,
good.
indigestion, digestive problems. A lot of people have digestive
Yes,
problems
yes,
these
yes,
days.
yes. That's a
And,
health. Yeah.
It's very therapeutic for a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
but it has a very distinctive odor. It doesn't smell like the lemongrass. It's
No.
different.
Yeah, different.
And it doesn't smell like ginger.
No, that's what you can smell ginger. So this ginger is you can.
Ginger's a little hot. Has a little bit
yes,
of
yes.
a spicy.
The ginger is a really benefit of ginger too. You're gonna raise cholesterol and then gonna help your headache and you never get flu if you get all this. You never get it's have very good like antibiotic to get you protection your fluid virus thing is helped. Yeah, the ginger they can like make like a tea like fresh ginger. You slice it and put it in the hot water and you drink.
As a child, did you drink that if you
Yes,
had
yes,
an
yes.
upset stomach?
Yes, yes.
Instead of ginger ale, you had ginger tea.
Yes, ginger.
Yeah.
No ginger ale. We don't have ginger.
But that's why for upset stomachs, they say,
Yeah.
always drink ginger ale.
Yeah.
I mean, here.
When you want kid, you might not like it, but you need.
you have
Yeah,
it
I have
anyway.
to like straight
You
up.
took the medicine.
Yeah, to your medicine.
But this is much milder
Yes,
than
milder.
the galangal.
Yes. Is it also have a spicy taste? That's just spicy from the herb,
Yes.
and then we have what we have.
Then we have the kefir.
For lamb leaf.
Did I say it right?
Yes, kefir,
Kefir.
lamb leaf, or this look like it. I just pick it up from my friend's house this morning. Is to have that.
And she grows that because it's a perennial, and she grows that. At her house.
Yes.
But it has a nice thorn on it as well, so
just
you have to be careful.
Yeah, it tastes good. You have to pass the thumb.
Yes, right.
And this one is can grow in here at Georgia. So, but one is spring and summer, but the winter you just bring in house.
And it'll
You use
still
it a
grow.
pot. This will go, no
So
problem.
you can grow your own.
You have to smell it. I
It-
love.
yes, it smells.
Oh, it
It
smells
smells so good. Oh, it
It's
has,
very fresh and citrus and.
this
like
is
a-
it's tart and pleasant. It's just very soothing. It's a very nice flavor.
Yes.
Flavor, a smell.
Yeah.
It's very respected as an herbal medicine. It's positively affects the body systems. The oil, leaves, and fruit are utilized for different purposes. So all parts of the plant are used.
I use this one like the one.
fruit?
The fruit is kind of like a this, but it have like
Those
like-
little
what you
ridges.
call. Yes,
in
yes.
it.
That's one when I was kid or when the people like old people they don't want to have a gray hair. They want a shiny hair and the gray, not gray
No
hair.
gray.
They use it as shampoo.
And it keeps your
Cut it
hair
up.
from gray.
Yeah,
from gray.
yes, and shiny.
Wow.
So, like, you smell so good too. But you,
Oh, wow.
And you can kill the, with the tick when you watch kid in your bug in the what they call the tick.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and then that's gonna die too.
Wow.
It's like
So
as a
it has-
shampoo. You don't have it available, so it take a while to get that fruit. So
So they use this also in a lot of soups. And the rind,
Yeah.
they use the rind also
yes.
as a flavor for a lot of dishes.
Yes.
So all parts of
Yes,
it are used.
yes, all part. There's a reduce your stress. When you smell it, you must just reduce your stressful. It's
So do you
relaxed.
just put that in your mouth and kind of chew on it?
It's hard to the chewing, but it's hard to digest. So,
Yeah, so you don't swallow.
yeah,
you
it's
just chew.
just smell it.
So the lime is actually good for oral health, for your
Yeah.
mouth and gums. Detoxifies the blood.
Yeah.
Improves your digestion, wards off the insects like the ticks
Yes,
you're talking about,
yes.
and reduces stress.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
improves your hair health as
Yes,
well.
that was,
so.
yeah, and shiny, and there's not.
So do you use any of that on your hair? Or
For now, I don't find the fruit very much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
hard.
find the fruit.
But now they have the shampoo. It's like kind of like a make from that in Thailand. So yeah, they
So
have.
you get that there and
Yeah,
bring it
some
home
yeah,
with you.
sometime. Okay, and
So we've gone through those ingredients now.
the one that's good for your health. But today we're gonna have more ingredients
to
and
add to those,
to add to it, and then
some that are more familiar probably to you that you have at least purchased maybe, in addition to the lemongrass, the other ones that we talked about. Probably you've seen these. These are just
I love the
these are
shiitake
shiitake mushrooms.
shiitake mushroom.
And probably you've seen these and probably purchased them. They're a little sturdier than the white mushrooms or the button mushrooms.
Yeah, you
that
can
we
use
normally-
any kind.
Yeah,
And this is one and not least.
I'm gonna let you pick that one up. That's why I picked it first. So
This one why not least is the main thing. So this one is chili, the Thai bird chili. I go to the market, I just buy, and this spicy enough. You just buy it. So I don't want to show it's like you can buy it. So, but this one is good for your health too. It's
Okay.
like burn your cholesterol. It's like
And burn your mouth and burn everything.
I don't want to buy your mouth, but it's absolutely
Yes, those
because
are-
it's we different. So when we are like in the Thailand, they use eat spicy food because it's too hot, and the body just burn it out. It gets you more cool. I think because like we hot and eat spicy, but we survive sweat. It's good for your health too.
A lot of people like hot peppers, and this is a fiery red pepper.
Yeah.
That, is fiery red and hot. So there it is. So.
Yeah, but it's gonna be it's like addition. You don't need to put it in if
Right.
you don't want spicy.
You don't spice the whole dish. You spice it individually.
No.
Yeah,
It's
so-
about the food. Is you don't need to be like everything spicy. It's come along when you mix all ingredients together. It's spicy somehow. It's burn. It's somehow, but not just like throw all the spicy. I like spicy. It's put spicy like it's chili. I talk about the chili, but you don't need to get the spicy taste. You need to taste something else.
Right. You need to taste all the food.
All the food.
all the flavors that are there.
Sure.
Okay. So then we have calmer tasting foods. We have tomatoes
Tomato,
that we're
yeah.
familiar with.
This just grape tomato,
tomatoes.
cherry tomato, or you can use any tomato. Cilantro. Everyone knows cilantro.
Yeah, we see this in the grocery store.
And you can grow it too. So
right.
in your backyard.
And you can grow it inside in the winter if
Yes.
you have your own herb garden.
Yes.
Or you can buy it by the bunch.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
You can grow your
Yeah.
own or purchase that.
The good thing is that you grow it in your house. They have a root. You use the root too to make a good soup.
Really?
Yes, you just clean it out and use the root. But I cannot find the root. Ingredient have root too, but it's hard to find,
yeah.
because it's a cheap from, Florida, from somewhere.
Somewhere else.
But if you can grow it, you can grow it like a spring mix and lettuce in your spring and winter or fall. But winter you cannot grow anything anyway. So you take the root, you keep the root too, for make any kind of soup. It's good. Yes.
That's good to know because most people don't.
No. This.
You just let the root go.
Yes. It also this. It have like some like vitamin everything like you miss it. So that's what we eat everything. Every part.
Every part has a use and purpose.
Yes.
So that's good. Okay.
And
so,
then lamb, coconut milk.
Okay,
So-
let's talk about coconut milk. Now, I think this is a little different than maybe coconut milk that we've seen.
Yeah, but you can go anywhere. You got coconut milk and coconut cream.
Now, you got this at the Asian market?
Asian market.
This might look a little different than what you've seen.
Yeah.
And it may look a little different when you open it up than what you've seen.
Yes, we're gonna open it up, and then we're gonna see how different like fresh coconut milk, or like mixed coconut juice.
Yes.
So and we're gonna talk about the palm sugar.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's hold
It's
this
like
up.
it's a sugar. You can use a regular sugar, but this one sugar is natural sugar.
I want them to see. This is called palm sugar, and I'm going to tilt it down. There we go,
Yeah.
Rick. There we go. You see, it's like a semi-solid. It's moving, like it's kind of a partial syrup. It's called palm sugar. Kind of a cross between brown sugar and syrup.
Yeah, but it's not processed
No.
or they come to. So these are made from coconut tree. The
Right.
coconut tree grow on the top. They cut it up. They're dipping in the juice from the top, and then they hold it and they put in is so good and then very natural too.
And it smells like,
You want to taste it? It's
yeah, I've tasted it. It smells like dark brown sugar.
dark brown
Yeah.
sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really good.
It's not hurt you, sorry.
No, I tasted
You
it
taste
before,
it?
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's also is available in the rock.
Mm-hmm. And it has a little bit of taste, almost like we have something around here, chilada,
What's
called
that?
sorghum syrup.
Yeah.
Comes from sorghum, not processed,
Okay.
and it has just a little bit of a sorghum taste, just
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh,
Very,
yes?
very unprocessed.
Okay.
Very good. Very,
Uh-huh.
very good taste. That's
It's good.
that's what I. Yeah, very good.
And
So-
we're gonna put this on the soup for make a sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also the main ingredient here is fish sauce.
Yes, fish. A big bottle of squid fish sauce.
But any
that
kind
goes
of
in.
this one, they have a fish sauce in the local store. You
They
know?
have it at the local
I think
store now?
because on the Atlanta they have in the Kroger and the Public and. I talk about too much in Atlanta, but I'm from Atlanta.
Well, there
I
are
don't know,
Kroger
maybe
stores around here too,
Oh, yeah?
so,
Oh,
and
okay.
Publix
Public, yeah,
also. So
yeah.
this is
This one make from the fish. People like, anchovy, the anchovy, like Italian preserve it. It's kind of preserve it, but this only take the juice out of it.
okay.
So you want to smell it? It's like
I
when they
have already smelled it. I won't smell it again. Thank you.
okay. So when they cook at the restaurant, they just far away
Stand
from
back.
stand back. So yeah, this one we're gonna put in the
It's very potent.
Yeah, it's you can put in the bag, so we don't have room. And the chili paste. So this one additional too. The chili paste is like kind of like a mix of the chili and all the herb that we have and press it and make it like a, this additional. You can add it, not add it, because I'm gonna add for the color and the taste, a little bit spicy.
Okay.
So we're gonna use it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Is that all our ingredients now?
Lamb.
And lime.
Me and lamb.
Okay. All right.
And lamb. So that's all we're talking
That's
about.
what we're going to put into our soup, right?
Yes, yes.
And chicken.
And the chicken. So
And
the
chicken.
chicken gonna be last.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This would be a good place to take a break. Because
Okay.
when we come back, we're going to be making soup.
Yes,
Making soup.
making soup.
So if you have a question about anything, give us a call. We're going to be hustling the last part. We're going to put together a pot of soup because it's a great day, 28 degrees for making soup. 'Cause
Yes.
that'll warm you up. Warm you up. Okay, we'll be back with Chilada after these messages. And if you want to go down and have dinner, just forget about cooking. Chilada will have dinner, or lunch and dinner at the station house today. So if you want to go down and eat, they'll have food for you today. So we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
We're on the air 24/7. A North Georgia taste of heaven. A fun place to be. And we're your family. UCTV.
For over 4 decades, your neighborhood ShopRite supermarkets have been the standard for quality and service. Locally owned means you'll find a smile on every aisle.
Best meat at the best prices. Farm fresh produce.
Weekly specials on a variety of products.
Get the ShopRite seal of approval. You can't shop wrong at ShopRite.
This week at ShopRite, they have ground chuck, $2.39 a pound, cube steak, $3.99 a pound, and iceberg lettuce, 99 cents, and red ripe tomatoes, 69 cents. Green cabbage, still 29 cents a pound this week. I haven't seen it that cheap in a long, long time. They also have 3 4-pound bags of Food Club sugar for $5, and they also have Milo's tea, 2 gallons for $5. They have a whole truckload of garden fresh produce, including a 5-pound bag of Red Delicious or Gold Delicious apples or Jonna Gold apples for $3.49 and a 3-pound bag of Juicy Halos for $3.99 and a bunch of green onions for only 50 cents or 2 for $1. These are just a few of the many values you'll find at your local ShopRite store where they still take your groceries to the car.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is right now. The same rules apply to financial success. Saving money is the first step towards financial independence. And at the Bank of Lafayette, we have an investment account for every situation. How much you save is not nearly as important as establishing a regular pattern of saving and placing of your money aside in a safe and secure place. Whimsical thinking and immediate gratification can rob you of a financially secure future and a safe and comfortable retirement. At the Bank of Lafayette, we can help you choose an investment account that will help you reach your immediate, short-term, and long-term goals. The one rule that always applies across every economic timeline and condition: the sooner you begin saving, the faster your money will grow. Bank with confidence at the Bank of Lafayette, your hometown bank for more than 110 years. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At the Rosewood Assisted Living and Memory Care, we have everything your senior could want in a safe, comfortable residence. Several levels of services include short-term housing for weekends or longer, assisted living where the staff provides a watchful eye while preserving your loved one's privacy and dignity, or independent living where residents are able to take care of themselves yet have access to all amenities and a sense of security. And the Rosewood on Battlefield Parkway specializes in memory care for patients of Alzheimer's or dementia. Call today for a tour of our campus.
MetaThrift Pharmacy, located at 324 West Patton Street in Lafayette, across from the ShopRite. MetaThrift Pharmacy provides prescription drugs, including compounded prescriptions. They also have diabetic supplies, including custom diabetic shoes. They have lift chairs, potty chairs, shower seats, and other durable medical equipment. MetaThrift Pharmacy in Lafayette has a friendly, well-trained staff that will help you with your drugstore needs, whether you're on the phone or in the store. You may also leave your refill request on their automated phone system, available 24 hours a day. Make them your choice for your pharmacy needs. MetaThrift Pharmacy, 706-638-3114.
We're back now. We're making chicken coconut soup. Just perfect for today because it's cold outside. And
Yes.
we always want warm, great tasting soup on a cold day.
Yes,
and how
yes.
perfect. It must have been 80 degrees the day we talked about what we would
Yeah,
make. It
yes.
was so warm and nice, and had
Yes.
no idea it would be so appropriate
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
Chilada, but it is. So tell us the first thing you're doing. She's has some ingredients,
Sure.
those we talked about, already measured
Yes.
out, and she's going to get
yeah, it's gonna be like protect your flu too.
Yes.
You might get flu like
We
cold and hot. People confused, so your body is confused too. So you're gonna have a pot ready. This one is chicken's broth.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use chicken broth, or you can, the chicken broth is like you have to cook for, with chicken bones, and have some herb in there. So you can boil in the stove, or you can use water,
Or you can make your own
Ma-
like Shalata
yes,
does.
yes. I take a lot of time to do it, so I use all my chicken bone and the herb, everything that I have it just make it broth.
You just make a big pot.
Big pot. So it's kind of like a 2 cup. Yeah, I'm gonna use this more. So
Okay.
this one like a two cup of the broth.
Okay.
Okay, let it boil, and then we're gonna add coconut soup. So it's like 1 part of the broth, whatever water, and 1 part of the coconut. It's like I put two cup of the water. We try to make it easy. Everyone don't have to like everyone can make it.
Right.
So easier 1 part of this and 1 part of this. So if you want more creamy, you put more coconut. If you want less creamy, you put less coconut. So I make it like just make it half. Yeah. You can we can just put in the soup.
Okay.
Just put all in the soup. This is what I told you the first. The
Yes.
creamy of this coconut. It's but have the bottom, the top is like very creamy. It's one you can use as the fattening to stir fry. Like we make a last time. They make like curry. So we use this as a
Because it gets
coconut
more
oil.
watery in the bottom.
Yes, that's what it. How is it? It's a natural. Don't be like
Right, it's not water, but
no,
it's
like it's also it cannot creamy all the way. It's
Right.
like maybe they added something. So we just put all of it in the pot. Yeah, it's like 2 cup. Okay. Just make it dissolve. So and second one, and then we're gonna put the herbs. Put some herbs.
Okay.
Put galangal first.
Okay.
The galangal, is hard to find it, and also it's hard to cut. So just like that, sharp knife, slice it. Maybe like 10 slice.
So she's getting 10 slices of this funny looking chunk that we looked at a while ago.
Yeah.
And then she's going to make
Just drop in the soup. Okay. And lemongrass here. So,
Okay.
and we got make a 2 stem from our bed. So take the kind of like what you call the peeling outside.
a little like celery.
Yeah, take some out. I already cleaned some, so this one is take some more. Why not? And then this one we not use it. We cut it off. Cut it off. You can put it back here. So then one we can cut in half. And then
You can smell it too.
smell it. So normally I like what you call like press it, make it like influent it, like you call like make like a mama cook. That's what it is. You have to make a noise.
That's okay.
They make a release the flavor from it because it's the root.
Yes.
You smell it.
Yes.
Yeah,
More
more.
and more.
Yeah.
It's a very hard stem.
Yeah, but this is because of I can cut it, but this because you want the flavor when you
Break
do like
it,
that,
yes.
break the flavor out of the stem. So and then you chop it, and then you chop it. Just put in the soup. At the same time, you smell.
It smells so good.
This one is just. Don't worry about the cut. You don't need to perfect cut because you're not gonna eat this one because this one for when you cook it, you smell it, you got flavor of it. But this one is hard to chewy and hard to digest. So just
And then you strain that out.
yeah, you strain it out, but you don't eat it. So but we like authentic. We just have for decoration. You see it, but you don't eat it.
Right. You get the flavor from
Get
it.
flavor. So and cilantro, I use cilantro, we're gonna use the leaf for decoration, but that's as I told you earlier, we use the root, but we don't have a use. We use a stem. Just make, put it there.
So she used the opposite end that we usually use.
It's not a, you have to use the root, but substitute, you can use stem too, so. And the one we not least is my favorite is this one, so kaffir lam leaf. And you can use the lemon leaf, that is just gonna be like only round leaf, but it's okay too to use it. You're gonna taste, I use like 4, have to tear it up and put it in there. This is, it smell so good.
So you're using 4 leaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are stem, you don't eat it, so I just tear it
So
up.
you using 4 pieces or 4 leaves?
Like 4 leaf, 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
No, 4 leaf, but it make it 4 pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, they call the whole leaf. Get more. Nothing wrong with you put a lot of it. It's good, for you. You want more medicine in the pot, you put more. So, and then when you see it,
It's already boiling.
Already
the pot's already
boiling.
boiling.
and then you put this, and then you have to come and close it.
I can smell it over here.
It's a creamy from the soup and smell lemongrass, everything here. We're gonna have to reduce a little bit, maybe 15 minutes, but it's all, we already have the herb flavor here, so reduce it down to go steaming, a little bit steaming, okay?
Okay.
And we have to put chicken. We're gonna cut the chicken. So I have a banana leaf here. We cut chicken because I don't have cross combination with the chicken. I bought the chicken. It's
Resting in ice here
it's nice. Yeah, need very be
in
careful.
our refrigerator. It's been in ice.
So the just regular chicken breast, you cut it into the bite size.
And she's slanting her knife as she cuts this.
Yes, you can. It's you can cut any kind of side. You can use it. So it's just a bite size. Cut the bite size.
Bite-sized pieces, so you don't have to get a piece that's too large when you take your bite of soup.
Just a chicken. You take all of it? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So it's once it's boiling, we can put the oil.
And it is boiling.
Yeah, we need to sanitize this. Yeah, she's gonna be my helper. So he's gonna put the chicken, all the chicken here in the pot. Yes, and this one is a throwaway.
Okay. We'll return.
Yes, and then in the same time we have to stir it. It smells so good here. The chicken cooking, then make the heat come up. Okay, now we're gonna put I gotta put sanitize my washes here. I have the pot for water here to clean my hand and sanitize. So I'm gonna touch something else. Gonna make a lime juice out of the lime. So these are two I use for make a lime juice. You can use by hand. waiting for nice to cut the lamb. So at the same time you smell all this. Sorry. So we're gonna cut vegetables. No, we okay with the knife.
Yes.
Thank you so
Soap
much.
and water.
So there's darling, the soup is boring. We have to get the lamb.
Okay. I like working with Charlotta. She understands about food safety. So
Yes, we need to get it thing done right. So I use this as a mega lamb juice. So you can buy in the store. You can use by hand. It just make it easy.
Just
You make it
extracts
nice,
the
easy.
juice out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let the juice out. I like smell the lamb too, so I can take it out. Yeah. Thank you. Just get ready.
All the fresh smells are just so wonderful when
Yes.
you're not opening a can to get soup. It's wonderful.
Now it's all the cereal, like fruit of the smell, the lemongrass, galangal. It's
Lime
different.
juice, yeah.
So, and then we all the chicken, the half veg too. We're gonna put all vegetable that we have. We gotta put the
Mushrooms?
Yeah, just make a quarter, or you can slice it. It doesn't hurt you. If you want more time, you cut big one and more chunk. That if you don't have time, you can slice like that. You know, I like the chunk, but this one for we don't have a lot of time to get more of it. How the cut, you know, it's okay. You know, whatever you cut, you know, it doesn't have to have a rule how to cut the vegetable. But one day at the school, they teach you how to cut things for years.
So you don't cut your fingers, right?
It's the trick is I can cut without looking. So the thing is like this is Japanese, like teach me. You use your finger, you cut like that. You look at somewhere, you like cut onion. I don't want to cry. Like, do like that. Yeah, how you hold your
Chuck your fingers.
yeah, chuck your fingers. So and put soup. It just reduce it out a little bit. So put the mushroom in. Almost finished. You think? See this? I have to stir it a little bit. Get chicken. Yeah, chicken is cooked.
Because it doesn't take those mushrooms long. In that hot stock.
No, but I also reduce the heat down. And the cherry tomato, you cut in half, or you can use the whole thing. You can throw it. It's small. You just put it in. No problem. It's not hurt. Okay. And then I gonna seasoning last because it. You know, the chicken cook, vegetable little bit cook. So the seasoning, the first I put the fish sauce. So the fish sauce is my rest here is a 2 tablespoons of the fish sauce. So if you scan the fish sauce, you just put 1 spoon for start. Or you know, I put this. Use a regular spoon that you have. You don't need to get this big spoon for the tablespoon. This is a teaspoon. So the palm sugar is for sweetness. You don't want to over sweet. You just put 1 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon. And always you have to taste. You want to more fish, more salty or more sweet. I put a little bit of salt too, just make it smooth. It's like kind of like the salt is balanced, combine all the things. So, and chili paste. So I don't put a lot, just 1 teaspoon. That, okay, and you stir it. You see, you come closely. How it look it?
Oh, looks great. Come closer.
Come closer. And then she want to see, but we can show when we can finish
Right,
it.
when we put it in the bowl.
Yeah. And we're gonna get this done. Almost done. Heat it back on, and the last thing I put the lime juice last.
Okay.
Because when you put too long, it's like what you call it's make it lose the flavor and vitamin. You know, the vitamin C.
Right.
It's like when you hot, it's all gone.
Right.
So you don't want to do it. So I close it. I put this 2 tablespoons
That's the lime juice.
lime juice. That we just, if you want to put chili, you just cut and drop it in. So
It's pretty. It's a beautiful.
yeah, it's just drop it in. So now you want to taste it first. What you want to? We have another spoon there. So you taste it what you like, and I taste one. So you want more sour, more sweet, more salt. For me, I want more sour. What do you think? More sour.
I could.
You
it's
like-
just good, just like it is.
Okay, so
See, I'm not quite as picky.
yeah, but no, but you like, if you want more sour, you can put lime juice. But if you want more fish, you want to put fish sauce. You put,
all the flavors.
Yes.
You can just. They're like notes.
uh-huh.
You can just play all the notes through your tongue.
Yes. That's what it is. You clean your nose and you know.
It's just so good.
You like so
Yes,
we
so good.
You played it. Any question?
If anyone has a question, Shalata will try to answer that. If you have a question, it is really a beautiful soup.
Yeah.
It is
You
so
see,
good.
This one for decoration. You can straighten out all the herb, but you know, as you say, it's nothing.
It's not a biggie.
No, yes, see.
And to think you're eating something that's really hearty and really good for you, that has really good things in it.
And we just clean up here, so, and then cilantro for the decoration. So
Remember, she used the
Stem.
root, the
Root
stem actually.
already,
And
so
she's going to use this as a garnish. We call it.
Garnish.
She calls it a decoration.
garnish, yeah, for garnish. So a little bit chili. There you go.
Wow.
Bon appetit. Done.
Wow. We can't tilt this, but too much, and it is steaming hot. But it is a beautiful, beautiful bowl of soup and a pot of soup that she's made and actually put together in about 15 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mm-hmm.
And by cutting the chicken in bite-sized pieces, it
It's
doesn't
not take long.
It
Yeah.
doesn't take
Mhm.
long.
Yeah.
And I messed up the bowl by tilting it, Charlotta. See,
Oh, it's
'cause
okay.
you'll have to clean it up again.
It's okay. Yes.
But it's wonderful. The flavors. It's so fresh. The taste is so fresh. It's and all her food is like that. When you
Yes.
when you get her food, it hasn't been sitting under a light somewhere for 2 hours waiting to be served. When you get her, when you order something and you get it, it's all fresh on the plate. It's
Yes.
all so good, and you learn to expect that and identify these new ingredients that
Yes,
you're being
yes.
introduced to.
Yes.
But I encourage you to go down. The restaurant is located on Chattanooga Street.
Yes,
And that's one street off of, no, 2 streets off of Main Street in Lafayette. So if you go to the first light at the square and just drive straight down, you'll come out almost in front of the restaurant.
Yes.
It's beautiful wooden doors where you enter into the restaurant. It's very
It's hard to say.
American, what would you say?
My decoration and the atmosphere. Very relaxing. I
Yes.
call it relaxing environment because you go in the job, you outside, you crazy, you working so much work and you stress. You come in the door, you have to feel relaxed.
Yeah.
My background music and have the wall of the picture. I have the piano. I have the brick wall, and then I have the chef's counter. And then you go there. The customer told me you get different world from the outside.
Right, yeah.
And when suddenly they come, they want to feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Not too loud music. You know, I eat first, so you know, and go there and relax and talking with your friend. And also, my food is make them feel comfortable too. It's not like a textbook, like many food, and then hard to understand it. A lot of restaurants might try to make a fancy word to make people like, oh wow, what is it? I want to try, what is it? But my food, my menu is like for everyone, and also it's easy to understand it.
Yes.
If you don't understand, you ask my server, they're willing to help you. That's what I'm working for. I have all variety of the menu that kid can go. I have chicken finger. Yes,
There's something for everyone.
something for everyone.
Right.
And I call this restaurant for everybody. And you come in the morning or lunch, you want a steak, you can have a steak. You come at dinner, you want a sandwich, you can have sandwich. I don't limit the timing, the lunch special, dinner. Everyone can have experience in the restaurant and feel relaxed, eat and talking and drinking. It's all about it. And
That's
good
right.
friendship.
And you'll
That's what it
always
is.
see Chilada there. She'll always be coming by to see how is your food.
Yes,
and
how
are
is
you doing?
food.
And it will always be good. Chilada, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you'll go down and see her at the restaurant. And if you're having a big crowd, call and make arrangements because they want to accommodate you. Thank you so
Helen.
much. We're going to enjoy some soup. Sorry you can't. Come back next week. We'll be here again for What Women and Men Need to Know. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen.